Are you aware that book events take place almost every week in Lagos and some other major cities in Nigeria? There are always book launches and book readings going on. Maybe that is a sign of a literary revolution taking place quietly. Who knows? Certainly, from our observation, these events can be bigger, better, and more publicized. But meanwhile, they are doing a good job of creating opportunities for Nigerian books to be introduced and our writers and readers to share their thoughts. Ahead of the 2016 Lagos Book and Art Festival, the Committee of Relevant Arts, KORA, organized a book reading event in Lagos. Writer, journalist, and literary critic MOLARA Wood, whose book titled Indigo, was the guest author and reader.
Baba, this will require more than talk. Oh. 5 years, Baba. 5 years and no sound of children. They started to rub her palms together in supplication. Please, see what can be done for my daughter. The Babalawo's forehead creased as he looked from the to Idera, then cleared his throat. He started to recast and rearrange his appointment, speaking as if to his moving hand on the dividing chain. That being the case, if I look past if I of the sea, who turns all things into joy. Your daughter seeks a solution beyond talk. He said Idera would have to go to a small village shrine near Abeokuta. She would have to make the pilgrimage herself. Nobody can go there for you. Idera put Yeye's ambush out of her mind on return home. She told herself she had merely gone to the Babalawo to please the superstitious Yeye. She could not imagine going to some shrine in order to conceive. It was ridiculous. The stuff of home video films produced in Surulere.
One opportunity we get at book reading events is to speak to guests who express their views not only on the event, but also on Nigeria's book culture generally.
For a lot of us, our exposure to literature, well, my grandparents were educationists, so we had books in our homes all the time. And outside of my home, the only place that I had access to this thing as well was also in schools. That was where I was introduced to Wole Soyinka, John Pepper Clark, Chinua Achebe. You were forced to read them, and growing up as an adult, you do appreciate them. But I think for people to know about the new generation of writers, we might need to introduce it into schools, because with the advent of digital media and social media, they are taking over our reading culture. They're taking over the way people read books in the past and people's even access to books and stuff. Where are the libraries? Where are the libraries? Growing up, my father would say, oh, he went to the library and whatnot. I didn't go to any library. I read at home. Even when I was in university, I read at home, because accessing the library was difficult and whatnot. But going abroad, you see that there's that access to libraries, and you even see people coming out to protest library closures and whatnot. But where are the libraries here? I mean, there are libraries, but do people really know that they can access them? I mean, there's one in Marina. Do people know that they have access to them? Do people know they can go in there and read books? And even these libraries, are they up to date? I went to one in Iyaba, and it's the books that are there. I started a series on my own calling it the vintage shelves. The books that are there from my great-grandfather's times. So are they keeping up to date with what is going on now? That's another thing. So it is something we need to pay attention to.
Just before we go, the list of the final 11 contestants for the 2016 edition of one of Africa's biggest literary prizes, the NLNG Prize for Literature, has been released. Here are the 11 Nigerian writers who stand a chance of winning the big prize. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have enjoyed the show. You can always watch any of our past episodes on YouTube. Just visit and search for Channels Book Club. You can also join us on Twitter and Facebook. The handle and page are displayed on your screen. We'll be happy to receive your feedback. I'm Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.